fall just like the sun. Just stand your ground and keep on shining. You know, can run, but you know there's no hiding. But you know how. Oh no, for all those who have gone down. Push up your life, we'll go without. What you given time to receive. There's no small contributions, just revolution. Oh, just a little more piece so close down. Push it to the edge and watch it all fall down. Just a little of your light so small. Put it all together, make you 10 feet tall. Just a little more piece so close down. Push it to the edge and watch it all fall down. Just a little of your light so small. Put it all together, make you 10 feet tall. Yeah. We live not to divide, but to unify. Come read your mind with this great meditation. You could be the one, or one in a million. If you ever see the shadows on a mountain, but you've been living under so long, don't you ever wonder where you're going? Look at all the little pieces. Look at all the little pieces. Look at all the little pieces. We live not to divide, but to unify. Come read your mind. This good meditation. You could be the one, or one in a million. If you ever see the shadows on a mountain, just a little more be so close down. Push it to the edge and watch it all fall down. Just a little of your light so small. Put it all together, make you 10 feet tall. Just a little more be so close down. Kia ora mai tātou, morena everyone. Welcome in this morning to our Ngākau Oho session. Hope everyone is well. Ka pito karu, just come and find your space, close your eyes. Let us just open with our karakia. Just for our space this morning. Deep breath in, hā ki roto, start with our breath. Hā ki waho. Hā ki roto, fill the whole tinana, your whole body with your breath. Hā ki waho. Tuki nui te tuki, tuki roa te tuki, ko tuki nātu tēnei tuki, ko te tuki nā runga ue ue te mana. Ka hinga tāre, ka tākoto kei raro, ka hinga manu I runga I raro tāwhiwhi te tuki nei, ka pa te tuki kei waiki, ka tapu ka noa. Tēnā te hau, ko te hau o tū, ko te hau o tāwhiri mātia. Wāria ki runga, wāria ki raro tākoto, tuturu whakamoa ki a tīna, tīna. Haumi e, hui e, tāiki e.
Morning, everyone. We have just been having a short corridor, just short corridors about our kotipito, the segment of kotipito this week, and how the depths of it kind of relate to us, because we'll all connect to anything in this mahi, in this type of mahi. We'll all connect to it differently because we all sit at different stages, different levels of consciousness, and different levels of understanding, engagement, all of those sort of things. So we've just been having a short corridor around our kotipito, the segment, and how it can relate to us, or how our wānanga sits in that place, whether it's through the actual movement, the intention. But nice to have kōrero because it creates an understanding on what we're doing and how the movement can flow with our intention, from how we are shifting through our thoughts when we are activating the space of kotipito. Of course, we come in and we start, kotipito kind of, in that context, we are referring to the source of our life essence, kotipito, or our center, our balance. This the spot where we are activated from, where we ignite from. To whera mai kia rangi nui, so opening, keeping ourselves open, so we kind of don't shut, we don't close the heart, keeping ourselves open to higher understandings within ourselves. And this is how we go through our gateways within our own wānanga. We go through each gateway as we progress within ourselves, through ourselves, so to keep those ways of learnings and stuff open. Tā maua kia papa tuanuku, to also, be grounded here and stand solid on papa, to have ourselves anchored on papa tuanuku. You might hear that expression of being grounded. It sort of anchors us and keeps us solid, keeps us balanced, keeps us centered, keeps us, there's an even keel within how we are situated upon within our situations. Ko te pito, always acknowledge the source. So this is why ko te pito keeps rolling around in that action, because not to forget that we all come back to source, that we all come back to our center, and from here we sustain ourselves. Prutia te Māori. Hold on, acknowledge the living energy that's kind of pulsating through us, to really consciously, intentionally acknowledge that, because there's all this magic happening here, and sometimes we kind of miss it and we don't really acknowledge it. So purutia te Māori, to hold on to the living energy that is living through us. Hei oranga wairua, our spiritual sustenance, as our spiritual sustenance. So we all have a metaphysical or a spiritual aspect to ourselves that we all know is there. We all know is there. Whether how far we engage with it, again, sits with our own, our own perceptions, our own engagement with it. Hei oranga Hinengaro, a sustenance for the mind. This practice also with our intention, it helps with our clarity, it helps with our thinking, it helps with our keeping us balanced within the mind, because this whole kaupapa is a balance within inside. So the mind is a big one, to keeping our Hinengaro, the sustenance of our mind, keep it maintained in this mahi. This is why repetitive stuff of this is really good, because it starts to become part of your practice, and each day we kind of tap into a little bit deeper. Hei oranga tinana, our physical well-being. That's why we have movement in this, a short amount of movement in our morning sessions, just to activate and connect back to the body, to the physical self. But also we activate energy that can be through the body, through movement, that's sitting stagnant. Through movement, we activate that through the body. And then, and then after that, we come back to kotipito. So again, returning to our center. Never forget that spot, always come back to that place. Always do your loops, your cycles, however you perceive them, and to always return to your center. Ko te tū tamatane, there is a male essence within us, and there is a female essence within us, and we all have it. We will all lean into them in different ways, through how we speak, how we act, how we are behaving, also how we are eating, all of those things that we that we don't consider, think about. So it's something else to consider when we're kind of moving through our own wānanga in life. Hoki whakamuri, always acknowledge the past. You know, we always acknowledge our ancestors, because if we wouldn't be here if they weren't there. So always acknowledge the ones that we stand upon the shoulders of, that have brought us to this point in time, that carry us, and that we kind of lean into the physical aspect, into the physical world through them. Me anga atu ki ngā tūpuna, to face our ancestors and their ancient knowledge, because through them we, as we develop, evolve and things like that, we add to the table of matauranga. Even through us, we will one day all be ancestors. So through us, as we grow, we offer also koha onto the table of matauranga, or knowledge, and so that it sustains the future generations that are coming, to have a clear space for them as they kind of move into this world. So it's a nice overall of like kōtipitu and like sort of things that we are working with and things like that. And in the actions and in the formation of how we are doing it, we are joining our human essence to our divine being. So all of these things to consider when you're moving through the breath, the movement, the actions. It's just nice to have an understanding of those things. So to understand that we are actually in this formation, joining our human essence to our divine being. We are aligning things. We work through this alignment, we work on coherency of the self. And we've spoken about that before, the coherency of the self, or the balance, the alignment. And this is the first step of developing internal balance. And then we develop external balance. So develop internal balance first, and it will lead the path, or open the path to the external balance within ourselves. So just nice to have some short kōrero on this, because, and through the different segments of our Ngākau Oho, just so we have a bit more intention and understanding, and it allows more intention to come into our practices and what we are doing. Well, I hope everyone's keeping warm out there. It's quite windy where we are, and there's a nice chill on the air. So I hope everyone's keeping warm. If you're rural, swinging the axe, keeping the wood fire burning. And if you're lucky enough to be in the suburbs, just keeping those whares warm for us in our tamariki. Kapai, find your position, relax, come into our space. If you're just coming in for the first time, no mai hara mai whakatau mai. And we find your position, either cross-legged, legs straight out in the V position as you sit on papa. If you are in a seat, so the feet are flat on papa and not kind of dangling in the air. It just allows a sensation of, stability underneath us. This is one reason. Kapai. Of course, we come in and we just always start with just bringing our attention, awareness to the body. Bring the body to our attention, intention also. Awesome, get comfortable and take a deep breath in. Haki roto. Haki waho. Nice, take some nice breaths, so a bit deeper than what we usually take. The whole body. Release the breath. You'll focus on your breath. Haki roto. Haki waho. Kapai, one more, then bring our arms in, our actions. Haki roto. Haki waho. Haki roto. Elongate the spine, push through, keep a straight back. Haki waho, halfway down, open the paw, stretch the arms back. Haki roto, draw our hands together, fingertips touch. Haki waho. Haki roto. Haki waho. Ki roto. Waho. Tahi anō. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, fingertips touch. Exhale. Titiro ki raro, so just looking towards, pushing your chin towards your chest. Mahi pēnei, if you need to have a bit more of a stretch or some weight just to assist. Keep your breath flowing. Nice, come back to center. Ki runga. Our kaki, our throat. For some, a point of communication. Let's come back to center. Here, ki maui. Just pushing, turning the upoko. Pushing the chin over the shoulder. Just feel it activate, stretch, open up. Nice, come back to center. Hakawhiti, hakiroto. Nice, haki waho. Kapai, take our hands down our toes, close, curl your toes in, hakiroto. Haki waho. Hakiroto, curl the toes, close the hands. Haki waho. Tahi anō, hakiroto. Haki waho. Nice, right hand across to the left side of the tinana, either to the knee, shin or foot. But if you're on the chair, just cross across your lap. Lean across. Just a nice stretch through the tinana, back of your waiwai, or through the side of your back. Nice, coming back to center, draw your breath in between each one. Haki waho. Just waking up our space. Just keep your breath flowing. Nice, look after your space. Right, coming back to center, hakiroto. Right hand across the thigh. It's time turning the shoulders, turning the tinana. Stretching, waking up the tuara or through your back, through your spine. Across your poho. Just coming back to center. Haki waho. Across to our other side, ki matau, to our right. Back to center, hakiroto, haki waho, out into the front, walk out on your fingertips depending on how you're sitting, just come forward as far as you can. Go back into our second breath. Remember, this is our example. If you're doing any mahi on the body, second breath is always good to work with, allows us to come in a little bit deeper. Same position, and as you release that second breath, see if you can drop in just a little bit further. Nice, coming back up to center. Awesome this morning, feet flat on papa. Stabilize yourself with your hands and the knees. Remember, find your comfortable position, knees cross the front of the tinana. Mahi pēnei. Just to start with. All good through the lower back, the hope. As you get used to it, if you're not already, just slowly rise on your hands. So you're coming up into a more of a sitting position. Right. Next thing is as the hope gets loose, you can come up, bring your hands, right, just sweep across the front of the tinana. Nice, so coming back to center. So simple but really effective. Nice to keep the tinana activated. Energy flow. Find your position. Get comfortable. Let's start to relax our tinana. Just let all this tension release from the body. Allow our mind to relax. Have your breath flow. Start to feel you're connecting to your tinana as we move inward. Close your eyes when you're ready. On the top of your upoko, begin to relax all through the body, all the small muscles, all your facial muscles, through your kanuhi, all around your eyes, your ihu, around your nose, your waha, around your mouth, your ngutu and lips, your kauai, don't forget your jaw. Allow everything to release, sit at ease, no tension. Onto the kaki, in the koka, your throat and neck. Still maintaining a straight back, but just keeping our body relaxed. No tension in the body, coming onto the shoulders, slowly moving off to the sides, down through the arms, through your joints, through your elbows, into your forearms, muscle structure through your wrists, your hands, all the way to the tips of each finger. Keep your breath flowing, no tension, keep releasing and keep relaxing. Dropping your shoulders, come onto our poho and our upper back. Down to our solar plex in the center of your back. Feel your breath enter your tinana, your body, through your nose, your ihu. Feel it exhale through your waha. To our lower puku, to our lower back, down the sides of your body, sides of your tinana, through your rib cage, ribs area. Take the breath through your center, relax all your internal organs, hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Relax through your hope, uri. Relaxed solid base onto our waiwai, through our thighs, top of our legs. Down towards your turi, your knees. Release, relax, acknowledge. As they carry us through every day. To our calves and shins, down into our ankles, through to our heels, move through your feet, all those haimata. We apply pressure to with our Rakau through your arch, all the way through to the top to where your knuckles come onto your toes and all the way to the tip of each toe. Release, relax. Begin to elongate your breath. Nice, slow and deep. Got my first breath this morning, draw in. This morning, expand your puku. Allow it to rise, your chest to rise. Release. Allow your puku to come back towards your spine. Hakiroto, breathe in. Allow your belly to rise, puku to rise. Release your breath. Allow your pito or puku come back towards your spine. Hakiroto, breath in. Allow your puku to rise. Haki waho. Allow your puku to empty back towards the spine. Come back to a natural rhythm of breath, but keep it deeper. So nice, slow, deep breaths. Find your rhythm. Settle into your slow, deep breath. Just bring our focus. Ki te whatu manawa. It's about all-seeing heart this morning, taking our first 3 breaths. Hakiroto, breath in. Feel yourself upon your breath. Enter your all-knowing heart. Haki waho. Hakiroto, your breath in. Sense yourself enter your all-knowing self. The all-seeing heart resides within you. Haki waho. Hakiroto, draw our breath in. Sense yourself acknowledged, your all-knowing self. Your all-seeing heart. Haki waho. I bring your attention to your pūmanawa, our 3 breaths, our heart of energy that we keep in motion. Haki roto, feel your breath. Create movements within our energy, our emotional heart. Haki waho. Activate, allow movement, haki roto. The outgoing breath, allow anything that doesn't serve, stagnant, to release. Haki waho. Now that unuhia or surrender, loosen the brace, allow energy to be in motion. Haki roto. Third breath into our pūmano. Haki waho. Our awareness, kito manoa. Awareness to our heart, to our true center. Haki roto, our first breath. Set yourself enter the center, to manoa. The heart that binds all, binds our other 2 hearts, connects us to each other in all things. Haki waho. Haki roto. Breathe in. Feel your center. Haki waho. Release your breath. Haki roto. Draw our breath in. Draw it to the center of your heart. Feel your heart breathe the breath. Haki waho. Our 3 breaths simultaneously, drawn to our 3 hearts, bring in our alignments. center. Hakiroto, breath in. To your three hearts all at once. Feel that first breath. Haki waho. Hakiroto. Try our breath in. Haki waho. Our last breath, drawing simultaneously to our free hearts with our intention of our alignment through our center. Hakiroto. Our energy flow. Our all-seeing heart. Grounded into this world, to our space. Haki waho. Try our breath from our base. Dive up through your center, binding these three hearts. Hakiroto. Haki waho. No hakiroto. Thread your breath. Bind the three hearts. Hakiroto. Hakiroto. Our last breath, rise through your center. Haki waho. Slowly coming back to your natural rhythm of breath, back to your space, your tinana. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. Open your eyes when you're ready. Coming up for our kōti pito. Just acknowledge, be aware of the first part. We've aligned ourselves through our three hearts. Coming up for our kōti pito into our movement. Facing the east. Apai, hakiroto. Haki waho. Hakiroto. Haki waho. Your center, kōti pito. Find your flow in your movements. Tuwhera mai kia rangi nui. Tā mawaki a papatu anuku. Kōti pito. Ruti a te Māori. Wairua. Be well your Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. To your center. Te tūtama wahine ko te tūtama tāne. whakamuri atu ki ngā tūpuna hei oranga o Māori whakaheke ko te pitu. Generations that are to come. Tukuna ta Māori ko rero mai ti hei from our tai rāwhiti uri ki te tai tonga. Ko te pito to your center. Ki rangi nui, ki papatu anuku. Your center. It's living essence of energy. Well, your Wairua, Hinengaro, Tinana and Whānau, back to your center. O te pito, ki whakamuri, atu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, Māori, whakaheke ko te pitu, anchoring ourselves to the south. Tukuna ta Māori ti hei, uri ki te tai, haua uru. Your attention to your pito. Tukuna ta Māori, ko rero mai ti hei. Haua uru, ki te tai tukarau, te anō. Your center. Ta Māori, Wairua, Hinengaro, Tinana, Pitu. O te pitu. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei. Around to our center. Ki roto, haki waho. Haki roto. Haki waho. Tahi anō, haki roto. Haki waho. Bye, long Rakau in this morning. Coming on for where we started this week. Our first haimata through our waiwai, where the toes join to the feet. If you feel, this morning, if you feel there is another place that you sense or you feel a call to or go to, by all means come on to your waiwai, do that spot. I'm just coming back as we kind of revisit these places as we kind of started our process. And we'll kind of move through. Next week we'll go to our next one that we started with. This morning where the toes join the feet, heels are on the ground. Find your stance so you have stability. If you need something, another rākau or a chair, just to help with your balance by all means. Otherwise, mahi pēnei, slight bend in the legs, find your stability, lean forward, feel the pressure come into these haimata, intentionally lift the heels, feel the pressure move into the front of the foot. Feel the pressure, maybe the bite, hā ki roto, hā ki waho. But remember, things want to come to the surface sometimes and be released from the body. We spend a long time putting things in their place, into the tinana, so allow the time to connect, to release also. Especially if there's a bite, you know, we'll get it in different places for each of us. Ka pai ata haere, slowly ki maui. Feel your weight shift coming to the left side. Intentionally lift the heel anō, feel the pressure, keep your breath flowing. Let all of that flow. Ki waho, ka pai anō, hā ki roto, hā ki waho. Ka pai ata haere, slowly shifting our weight across. Keep my toe to our right. Just if you need to, back onto our Rakau, lean forward, pressure coming into the foot. Intention, lift the heels. Feel the bite. Feel the Rakau come onto the pressure point, your haimata. Stimulate, activate, ignite. Sustenance for our inner places, our internal organs, things like that. By breathing system, liver, kidneys. Ka pai anō, hā ki roto, one more breath. Hā ki waho. Alright, slowly coming back to center. Last one, our first round. Lean forward, lift both heels. They don't have to come off the ground, but you'll know what I mean. The intention is to lighten the heel, you'll feel the weight shift forward. Keep your breath flowing. Hā ki waho. Nice. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Ka pai, tahi anō, one more. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Nice, slowly step off your Rakau. But sometimes once you get used to it and your balance, you can close your eyes. Everything you can close your eyes as you get familiar with it, because it just cuts another distraction of us, you know, our visuals. You can kind of more feel the internal place and focus within yourself. Nice, just walk that out. It has a nice bite sometimes. Right, this morning bring our Rakau up. Right, mahi pēnei anō, just use it to stabilize yourself. Take our right leg. Ka pai, these are really simple, really simple. Ka pai, you can go forward as back as far as you like. But just nice simple things, just to keep our turi, our waiwai, thighs, all through our hope. Activate movement through the body. Use your Rakau to balance. Two more. Bring your feet back to papa. Nice, whakawhiti ro Rakau. Balance the other side, this time the left side. Mahi anō, same mahi. It's a nice easy swing if you want to take it back further, up further, by all means. For the hope, your turi. Two more, bring it back to papa. Ka pai, whakawhiti tō Rakau, this time across the front of the tinana. Just moving all our hope the other way, in the other direction. By 2 more. My way back to papa. By whakawhiti. Mahi pēnei. Nice and simple, but you know, just to warm up, keep our blood flow, keep our joints open, our joints mobile. Come by 2 more, back to papa. Mahi Rākau, palms are down. Find your stance. Up over the top. Remember, injuries in the shoulders, just to your ability. Sometimes we can only bring the Rakau as far as our chest, in alignment with our chest. Kei te pai, just try and push it a little bit further as we kind of move through the mornings. You'll find out over time they'll slowly start to open. Right. Awesome, 2 more. Bring our Rakau up onto the shoulders. By isolating this morning, keep your feet hoed onto papa, our head looking straight ahead. The only one we really kind of isolate, it just allows a bit more of a focus towards our shoulders, our poho, our stability. Nice, 2 more, we come back to center. Pai, hikoi tō Rakau. Circle motions with the hands, allowing your Rakau to walk up the back of your kaki. Probably one of my favourites, this one. Really good for headaches, sore necks, migraines. Allow it to sit at the base of your skull, the top of your kaki. Papai huri here. Back with the circular motions. Back and allowed to come back down. Now we're just going once over on these in the mornings. These are nice to repeat if you're doing mahi by yourself. Papai, back to center. Mahi pēnei. This time lifting the heel, turning the whole tinana. Engaging the back through the tuara, into the hope, the hips. Lift your heel, turn your waiwai. Look after our knees, feel your balance, feel your weight shift. Kinesthetic awareness. The awareness of the body's movement, memory, our rōrua, our brain, right and left, left and right. Nice, 2 more back to center. By bring our Rakau up over the top, palms are facing down. Push out. Lift your heel if you need to. Keep your breath flowing. Full extension with your arms. Engaging through the back, through the tuara. By 2 more, move out to the sides. Kapai sweep across the front, mahi pēnei, keep lifting that heel. Reach out across the front of you. Full extension with the arms. Tap the poho as you come past the center. Nice, 2 more. Back to Pautama ki mua. This time moving our tinana the other way. Mua ki muri, muri ki mua. tamaki mua. Left hand, level with the feet. Just find your rhythm, full extension forward, draw the Rakau to the back. Feel your weight shift. Head looking straight ahead. 2 more, then piki tō waiwai. Just engage your waiwai. Come on, here we go. Ki. Mahi pēnei. Okay, just some movement for the hips. Of engagement to the lower puku. Movement for the turi. Acknowledgement of your balance, weight distribution. To be light on your feet. Nice, 3 more. Come back for our Rakau. Bring our feet back to parallel. Bring our Rakau around the Tinana. Pēnei. Right. The Rakau move around your centre. Comfortable, feel it sweep your Tinana. Breath of your Rakau. Kapai 2 more, and then just bring your Rakau back to Poutamaki Mua. This morning, again same motions, draw your foot back. Kapai, to parallel, draw your foot back, Mahi pēnei. Just drawing our Rakau, our waiwai. So nice focus on the rhythm of the Tinana. The Rakau sweeping the Tinana. Waiwai in motion with the Rakau. Right. 2 more, we're coming back to centre. Up, sweep the front, your posture. Attention, feel your breath. That stuff creates weight. It's not ours to carry all the weight. Keep your breath flowing. Feel your intention for the Rakau. Now to move out, move off. By 2 more, we bring our Rakau back to centre. Kapai. Palms are down, wrist back, poho, panatoha. Engage your puku. Push from your centre. Push your breath. Just 2 more. Alright, bring our Rakau back into our whakata. Relax, take a breath in, haki roto, haki waho. No breath through the puku. Haki waho. Nice, haki roto. Haki waho. Push your Rakau out, full extension of your arms, take your step back. Bring your hands halfway down your Rakau. Nice and settle in just for our closing stretch, our closing position to settle our tinana. Remember, push your hands forward, your hips back, keep your legs straight as much as you can. Nice, and the left side of your tinana. Push out. So bending the tinana, push the center of your body, push out to the left. It's kind of like you're bowing your tinana. Feel it intensify down the back of the waiwai, through the side of your tinana. Right, slowly coming back to center, haki roto, haki waho, ki matau. Then push your tinana out. Alright, slowly coming back to center. One more push, your hands forward, hips back. Elongate your spine, keep your legs straight. Kapa, one breath in, haki roto, haki waho. Rise up into our whakatā, place of rest. We come back to Mahi Rākau. Left palm down and close, right palm up and open. Close the eyes, relax your body. Take a breath in, haki roto, haki waho. Tuki nui, te tuki, tuki roa, te tuki. Tuki nā tu tēnei, tuki ki te tuki nā rua e ue te mana. Ka hinga tāne, ka tākuto kei raro, kei ngā manu i rungi i raro, tāwhiwhi te tuki nei, ka pa te tuki kei waiki, ka tapu ka noa, tēnā te hau, ta hua tū, ta hua tāwhiri mā te awāria ki runga, wāria ki raro, tāko tō tūturu whakamoa ki a tīna, haumi e hui e, tā iki e. Hai au ki te whenua, hai au ki te rangi, hai au ki te tāi au, ti hei Māori ora. Kia ora mai tātou, i nui ana ki a koutou. Awesome to see everybody this morning. Just really nice ways to begin our days, really nice ways to start our weeks, our days. Just kind of moving, more aware, more awake. You kind of move, you have a sense of ease when you kind of move into life. When we begin these ways with intention, keep our practices up, keep our momentum, looks after us. As we look after us, we look after everyone around us. Nō reira, again, beautiful to see everyone this morning. Pai ora, whakatā koutou. Have an awesome weekend and we will see you again in a few days. Nō reira, Māori ora.